When you visit a Moroccan family, they always make Moroccan tea and they serve it with Moroccan crackers. Of course, a homemade Moroccan crackers. Hi and Salam Alaikum. This is Rakia from Rakia's Kitchen. If you are here for the first time, please do subscribe and hit the bell button to have all the notifications from our channel. So today we're gonna make some homemade crackers, and these crackers, it's 3 different flavors and 3 different ingredients, of course. The perfect crackers to have while you share a glass of tea with your best friend or your family. So let's get started, guys, and let's jump to the ingredients. And we're gonna start with the first one. It's made with really delicious ingredients. We're gonna start with cheese, and by the way, guys, all the ingredients I'm gonna leave it in the description box. You can check it later. We need olive oil, water, butter, and salted butter, of course, pesto, yes, and basil, basil leaf, garlic, and baking powder, salt, and of course milk powder. And we're gonna need flour, just the enough amount to make a dough. So here, all-purpose flour. So guys, we're gonna jump to the stand mixer. So in my stand mixer, I put the cheese and the butter and mix it until will combine. After that, I'm gonna add the milk powder, garlic powder, and salt. Then I'm gonna add the olive oil and the pesto. Yes, this is basil and pine nut pesto. So I mix everything until combine, and use your spatula to scrub all the surface. I did cut my basil leaf in advance, so I'm gonna add it later. In this time I add the water, basil leaf, cut into small pieces, and I'm gonna start adding my flour until I have a really nice dough. And the baking powder, don't forget it. So until I have a soft, nice dough. So put all this dough together and cling wrap it with the cling wrap and put it aside for at least 20 minutes to rest. So after that 20 minutes, we have our dough and the baking paper. We're gonna spread or stretch the dough between these 2 baking paper. I used the rolling pin, so you can use any if you have, and I use this cutter, small cutter, as a flour. Looks like flour, so I took all the small flour and I put it on my baking tray. And if you don't want to waste your time with this, you can do easy step with me. I just cut it like this, stretch the dough and cut it like small squares and bake it. So after baking our crackers, here is the result. Here is the first crackers. That's mean our pesto crackers. So next one, we're gonna need unsalted butter, sugar, almond, egg, lemon zest, fresh ginger diced to small pieces, salt, cardamom powder, and lemon juice, then vegetable oil. So for the people who don't know the cardamom, this is the cardamom the cardamom powder, you can just blend the cardamom if you have it, and sieve it in with anything to have the fine powder. And we're gonna need all-purpose flour. So in a stand mixer, I add the butter and sugar, and I mix it until combine. Then I add the egg, mix it until combine. Then I'm gonna add the vegetable oil and keep mixing. Then pinch of salt, lemon juice. So with your spatula, just help to mix and combine the ingredients well. Then mix it very well. After that, we're gonna add the cardamom powder, then lemon zest and ginger, fresh ginger of course. It's give really nice aroma. It's really yummy, guys. So in this step, I'm gonna add the flour and keep mixing until I have nice dough. So after I have a nice dough, I put it in a cling wrapper and keep it aside to rest for about 20 minutes. So after resting my dough, I took a little bit and make like a snake. I don't know how to explain this. So make just like a line like this with a small piece of dough. Then with your thumb, make like a drain in the middle and put all your almond like I'm showing you in the video. So look, I'm not expert. I cannot tell you exactly the technique words in English. Just follow the way I did it in the video. Then like making close it like making a pyramid, the shape of pyramid. When I have it all my dough, I did like a shape of pyramid. Inside is almond. I'm gonna put it in the freezer for about 4 hours. For me, I leave it overnight. So the next day I cut it. I took my dough from the freezer and I cut it with a really sharp knife to small pieces like this, and I'm gonna bake it in preheat oven. Of course, all the crackers we need a preheat oven. So I'm gonna bake it until I have really nice golden crackers like this one, guys. It's really yummy and delicious. So this is the ginger lemon crackers. So for the last one, we need icing sugar, unsalted butter, pistachio powder or pistachio meal. You can have pistachio and you blend it to have this powder, cocoa powder, candied orange peel diced to small pieces, egg, pinch of salt, and of course all-purpose flour. So always in the stand mixer, I did add the butter and the icing sugar, and I'm gonna mix it until I have nice mix or until combine. I add the pinch of salt and egg, then mix everything together. Add the pistachio powder and candied orange and mix everything. So now we need to add our cocoa powder and the flour, and of course always mixing everything together until we have nice dough. So add little by little. When we have a dough, cling wrap it and keep it aside to rest at least for 20 minutes. So here we go, guys. After resting our dough, I'm gonna blend some other pistachio, and I'm gonna roll the dough until I have like nice roll, like a big one or long one said. Then roll it again on the pistachio powder. This pistachio powder is preferred to don't be really fine, just like if you have just crunches of it, that will be very good. And put it in a plate or somewhere you can put it in the freezer. I'm gonna leave it overnight in the freezer. The next day I'm gonna cut it with the sharp knife to small pieces and bake it in preheat oven on 180. Always I bake my crackers on 160, 70 or 80, maximum 80. So here you go guys, our crackers are ready, and now it's time to serve it with some really delicious tea and nice table to share with your friend and your family. This is the pesto flavor, the pistachio and cocoa and candy orange flavor, and the ginger flavor. If you ask me guys here which one I prefer, really honestly I prefer the ginger. It's the first, the pistachio is the second, then the other one is the pesto flavor, sorry. So I serve it in many occasions, like having a afternoon tea, or I have like a nice table with my family. And by the way guys, I'm gonna leave this recipe of these 2 masala biscuit in the description box. You can check it out later guys. And that's it. This is the time to say have a good day and thank you for watching my videos. And don't forget, if you like this video, to give it a thumbs up please guys, and share it with your friends and your family. And that's it. We're gonna say في أمان الله, السلام عليكم, in the next video inshallah.